Good morning everyone. I've currently made the effort to come to a local woodland a stone's throw from Shaftesbury's Gold Hill. It's called Duncliffe Woods here in Dorset, and as you can see around me it's very misty and murky, and the light's coming up now, so it'll be a little bit less spooky in the woods hopefully. So let's go and see if I can find any interesting compositions. Kind of watch my foot in here, it's quite muddy. But Duncliffe Wood is actually on a hill, so I was going to climb to the hill first, see whether I can see any good views from the top. That was tougher than I was expecting for a Monday morning stroll, and I'm not even at the top yet. It's compounded by the fact that it's very slippery. As you can probably see coming up this hill here, it was interesting to say the least. Anyway, can't be much farther now, right? So what I'm looking for in a composition today is maybe a grand view, but I don't think I'll get that because of the mist. But it'd be nice to get a nice looking tree with a bit of mist to kind of help diffuse the background, as it were, you know, just to kind of make it a little bit softer and to reduce the clutter of the forest floor. So let's get going before the mist disappears. Not sure how well you can see that on that little bit of video there, but you're getting some lovely light breakthrough now in the distance, so I really hope I can find a composition here soon, because the light along with the mist is looking great. Looks like I'm going to be unlucky today. The mist is dissipating quite quickly now, the light and the sun peeking through the clouds. It just goes to show you can't make photography happen even if you really want to find a composition. If you're not seeing anything, you can't just conjure something up, but it's nice to get out all the same, and I'll carry on my walk today and see if I can see any interesting compositions, but so far I'm drawing a blank. Now I know what other photographers mean when they say they're chasing the mist, because I've just come down the hill a little bit and the mist is still sitting in the valley over here. So all hope's not gone yet. Still not having much luck today. I think what I'm struggling with is this forest is very busy, so when I start to see something that could work, it's often intersected by another tree or some other kind of fauna. So yeah, I'm not holding up much hope of finding anything in the woods today. I do have somewhere else that I normally go when I visit this place, so I'll see whether that place will produce some photography. One thing to take away from today though is I haven't fallen over, because it's been a bit of a quagmire all the way around. So even though I'm kind of glad that I've got the walking boots on, which give me a bit more grip, I'm absolutely plastered. So maybe wellies were the right choice, but I'm not sure whether I would have been able to make up some of the inclines, so we'll see. Anyway, last bit of forest and then on to plan B. So I have found something, and it's in the woods and there's still some mist in the background, so not all is lost. It's not my favourite composition, but I think it's good enough to take someone away for today's trip. So I'll probably go for the popular square crop on this one, just to try and focus on, let me just show you quickly. So that's what I'm looking at now, that kind of tree in amongst the vertical trees. Yes, there's a bit of clutter, but maybe with an auto effect it will help soften some of those distractions down. And I've gone for an open aperture of 5.6 again, just to have it show up where I want it, and then hopefully diffuse some of the background along with the mist. So at least I've got one in the bag from this trip, and yeah, so it's a 2-second timer. 1/20th of a second at 5.6. So maybe plan B is not quite needed because I got a reasonable shot in there, so I'm glad I've come away with something today. But I'd be stupid to not come and show you this epic place, especially if you like decay. I've taken quite a few shots of this location now, and it never fails to conjure up a bit of excitement. And it's literally a few hundred meters just down here, and it's, yeah, well, I'll roll some B-roll now and you can see what I'm going to be looking at next, and see whether you are excited as I am, because again, as you probably know from my previous videos, I quite like decaying things. There's a certain beauty about them in the landscape, and these are no exception. Looks like it's been subjected to a little bit more vandalism since I was last here, which is a shame. Yes, I think I've probably stayed enough time here. Like places that you generally quite like, it's hard sometimes to see a new kind of composition for this. I think I've already taken plenty of shots here, so I'm not sure whether these are going to be any better. They're probably just going to be the same. But for now, I'll put up the ones that I've taken here today, which I like the best. So here they are. As you can probably see, the mist is still quite around, so I'm going to head back into the wood now, back towards the car, and I'll see whether I can see any more compositions that I like the look of. I've just managed to take a few handheld shots on the way back down to the car. There was nowhere to set up for a tripod, so I didn't bother filming them, but they're probably some of my favourite. Yes, there's compromises, so I'll put them up now and see what you think. Just as I was getting back to the car, I saw the field opposite, and there was a great lone tree. This tree here, with the mist, it's got some really nice separation from the background, and then it's got a nice kind of diagonal as it goes down the hill. And like I said, I've done it so the branches don't intersect with the grass on the land, so it should give a bit of separation in that respect as well. Thanks for watching, see you next time.